Story arc of this season is Katie becoming a raging.
Get ready.
You started being like, I don't even know what being petty is, and by the end you're gonna be like, look what I did today. Someone cut me in line at the coffee shop and I knocked their coffee out of their hands.
If someone cut me in the coffee shop line, my immediate petty revenge would be flat tiring them.
That's not petty.
You just step on the back of their feet. You just step on the back of their feet so it just bothers them a little bit and their foot comes out of their shoe. That's like kind of, no? Is it just being annoying?
Should we start?
Yes.
Welcome
to Talk Petty to Me.
Did you hit your teeth? She hit her tooth.
Did you hear it? Yeah. I was hoping you wouldn't.
This is a recital now. The is that?
It's my heart going.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It was.
In no way is that my heart will go on. No part of it.
Well, we can't afford the rights anyways, so it doesn't matter.
She doesn't know that. I'm rich. I made $22 in tips working at
the bar. Wow! That's like...
What am I doing? What is this? This was me celebrating.
Tax free?
No.
It's gonna be a great episode. We have a lot of things to get into here.
As a reminder.
For
Katie mostly. The examples of things she sends me to ask if they're petty. Katie sent me an article about how the new Teslas are rusting.
Hilarious.
As an example, and I was like, who in that scenario is petty?
Me.
The car.
The answer is me.
Katie.
I'm like, you idiots, why did you buy that thing in the first place?
But she didn't clarify that. She just sent me the article. I was like, does Katie think that a car rusting is petty?
I thought it was implied. But pettiness is when the world rights a wrong, tiny and satisfying way.
Yeah.
Is that close? Or you right the wrong.
You feel a little bit of schadenfreude. It's like baby schadenfreude. It's like, you don't want someone to like be physically injured. It's that tiny bit of joy you get when a bad person
experiences
an inconvenience.
Yes. A paper cut of sorts.
All right, Alanis, what do you got? 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Not petty. Although it would be if you hated that person.
Or like if that person if your ex got married and it rained on his wedding day.
Or like if you were like, excuse me, may I borrow a spoon? And they were like, no, you. And then they needed a knife. And instead of a knife, you gave them 10,000 spoons.
Yeah.
Petty.
I want to tell a story about... It was this girl that I knew in New York who had a name, and she chose to spell it with a lot of extra vowels. And
she chose to, or her parents named her that?
I think it was her choice. I put her on my show that I was producing. The next 4 times I saw her in real life. Pretended like she didn't know who I was. Just completely... I'd do one of these or a, hey, how you doing? Just every time, just completely ignored me. Sure. And like would blow past me.
Yeah.
So now when or if she ever gets brought up in text conversation, I intentionally spell her name wrong.
But right. Yeah.
Wrong for her, right for me.
And for the rest of the world. Yeah.
It makes me feel so much better.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a little poke. I'm writing it wrong.
Yeah. If you're going to be rude, I'm not going to type 7 vowels in a row.
No, you don't get the privilege of me spending an extra 30 seconds on your name. I'm never going to respect you in text because you disrespected me in real life.
I think that's fair.
I think it's fair too. I never feel bad about it. I'm standing up for myself. She was mean to me. She mean-girled me as an adult, and that's almost like worse than being a bully as a child because you know better.
Yeah, of course it is. It's way worse.
It's wild getting bullied as an adult.
Yeah. I'm literally still scared of teenagers, though.
They're so scary, and I want them to like me so bad.
But they just like, because they don't hold back is the thing.
Right.
Like I told you I was subbing for a teen comedy class, and I was like, you know, like even standing here talking to you guys is scaring me. Like I want you guys to like me so much. And one of the girls was like, why? We're just kids. You shouldn't care at all. I was like,
okay.
Yep. Well,
she needs to get bullied.
That hurt my feelings. Yeah. Now I'm upset. So my best friend from high school, her name is Jenny. And in college, she decided to go by Tommy. And the reason she chose to do that was because girls with boy names are
hotter.
hot.
Yeah.
And I
that's for sure.
refuse. I am truly the only person left who still calls her Jenny. I won't do it because I think that explanation is obnoxious.
It didn't come, and this is like before we even began to talk about gender fluidity.
This was nothing.
This was like, absolutely nothing to do with it.
She went to college. There were a bunch of other Jennies on her hall.
She's like, I'm Tommy now.
I'm Tommy.
With an I? T-O-M-I?
Well, her middle name is Tamiko.
Okay.
So she took Tommy from Tamiko, which is not terrible, except her explanation was because it's hot when girls have guy names.
If I ever have a daughter, I'm going to name her Charlie.
What about unisex names? Like Jamie?
And then if I have a son, I'm going to name him Kathleen.
Why?
Just for fun.
There are boy Ashleys.
Yeah, that's Ashley Parker Angel. Gotta love him. Because I want it all or nothing at all.
Can you put that on the recorder? I'm letting you.
Cause I want it all.
Turn the neck.
Nothing at all.
That's pretty good. I'm just winging it. And he has like a voice of an angel. During my mom...
Is that a song? Oh, Lips of an Angel.
Lips of an angel.
Coming from the lips of an angel.
When I'm home, like I'll only go to church with my parents on holidays because my mom sings in the choir still.
That's nice.
And my dad reads. Well, my dad's like heavily involved.
That makes it sound like your dad sits in the back with a book when you say that.
No, my dad reads the Bible stories
On stage.
But now when I do go on the holidays, I pay exceptional attention to what the priest says just to talk about it afterwards.
Okay, I was like, why?
I'm like, what up thing are you gonna say about women?
I
What up thing are you gonna say about immigrants? Like, I just love just like trying to catch him in the act, you know?
And then what do you do with that information?
I just write down.
What a level of effort for you to then, you're like, I go and I listen and then I just write it down and do nothing. It's like, what is that? A story.
Do you guys know what a meme is?
It's like it's not just a tweet, it's like a tweet and then the response to the tweet.
There's differences. Puberty story. A
Are we allowed
guy.
to say puberty?
Why wouldn't we?
I don't know. TM.
Puberty TM. All reserved. My origin source is Instagram. What's the thing? Your primary
bibliography.
source? My primary source was Instagram.
Oh.
From puberty.
Yeah, but
My primary source was puberty on Instagram. I think that's how you verbally do your bibliography. And it was a story about a man who on Valentine's Day bought every other seat in the movie theater so couples couldn't sit next to each other.
A single man.
A single
man.
He was like, I'm your Valentine's Day movie date up. And I think that's like so brilliant. And like also I'm automatic.
Literally why? Just don't go to the movies on Valentine's Day.
Hilarious. He wasn't even, there's no chance he was even there.
Yeah, I think he went.
What? He went?
Wouldn't you want to go and watch everyone?
I think it'd be better if you didn't.
You're like just at home being like, I did it.
Did it. Yeah.
I just think it's like, how much do you hate being single that you have to make everyone else's Valentine's? And also like, if people are going to a movie on Valentine's Day, they've already given up.
Correct.
These are not young lovers.
No, they're old. They're washed up.
Right.
They're probably going through something. They're like, maybe we should just see a movie so they could
Don't
just
have to talk.
say something. Yeah, we say we did something.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything.
Yes.
It
He's
gets,
like, those
it gets
are the
us out
people
of
to
our
target.
house. Someone else can cook.
Right. Like, popcorn for dinner, go home gassy, no sex. But this
and you
man,
just cashed out.
I hate Valentine's Day.
I've been single for so long that I don't have any feelings towards it anymore. Like, it's just like,
Apathetic.
I'm so apathetic.
Yeah.
I really am.
I hate all those holidays. I don't like Mother's Day. And like, maybe it's because I don't have kids yet, but I think all those like fake holidays when it's like forced. Although to be fair, I don't like real holidays either. I take it back. I don't like holidays. I'm the problem.
I understand why people hate New Year's Eve. I understand it so much. But I see it as just another, like a free day to hang out with people that I like. Ugh. You get a free day.
It's not a free day.
Yes, it is.
Nothing is free.
You can just hang out. You don't have to do anything.
I hate holidays.
That's why I like the Super Bowl. I don't even give a about the game. I don't care. I just want to hang out with people.
And eat dip.
And eat dip. It's a great holiday.
Tell us your petty.
Let's crowdsource some. I feel like we've given you some examples.
Send us your petty examples.
I was scrolling Reddit /petty. So
hilarious.
Amazing. If you guys have something very specific that you want to share with us, just like you can comment below.
Don't put it on Reddit. Send it to us.
We don't. Yeah.
We have an email address.
Yes, we do. talkpettytomecast@gmail.com. Email us your thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, compliments, and mainly the stories.
But if you're going to bully us, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, please.
Because we'll put you on blast publicly.
We will put you on blast.
We are petty.
And you will be paying for my therapy sessions moving forward. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the very musical stylings that we had this week.
Well, maybe. We don't know if Max is going to keep it.
He'll keep it.
He probably shouldn't.
'Cause I want it all.
The Eucharist is Jesus' body.
Oh.
I was so jealous of the people that got to hand it out.
Why?
I just think I thought it was cool.
Do you have to put it in the people's mouths?
Back in the day, you did.
Pre-COVID.
I think they locked that out. We were always like, that's weird. But like weird. The older people would always be like, and you're like, ew. I would want tongs.
Or gloves. But then it's like it's still in someone else's mouth.
It's so gross. I think they're like, Jesus won't get me sick.